What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Telia.Tay. Probably gonna put something cute right here. And probably start doing like this. TV. Anyways, my best friend tailored to me. I'm gonna like mention her like in the description box below because she's tapped into the YouTube realm and has been killing it, like consistent content. But anyways, shout out to her for getting me back on popping into the YouTube world because it just is a lot. I'll do like a random update video as to why I went MIA for a whole year and some change, but that's not what we're here for, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, so obviously you know why you're here. We're here to talk about my 48-hour water fast. Why I did it, I really wanted to do something quick. I'm going to Cabo in like a couple of weeks, and I've been on and off since for like the past 3 to 4 months, like trying to diet, trying to get my body together, and it's been like it's been a roller coaster, to be completely honest, and I'm always up for a challenge. So pretty much like sometimes, like the most recent video that you guys can see on my page, I'll probably insert it here. Basically in my old results, I did the Capri Curves challenge and I lost a lot of weight, and it wasn't even really just with the scale. Like I just looked good. Like that's why sometimes you don't want to typically always look at the scale as, you know, like what you're like depending on, because honestly sometimes your weight could be stagnant but you're like getting snatched and gaining muscle and so forth and so on, but that's a whole nother thing. So first things first, on my very first day when I did the fast, because I decided like a couple days before I started, and then the day of I kind of forgot, but luckily I hadn't eaten yet. So for day number 1, I wish I would have took before and after photos, but I didn't, unfortunately, because it wasn't really only just about losing weight. I guess I kind of wanted to like mentally prepare my brain to like be able to do a challenge, if that makes any sense. Like kind of just pushing myself, kind of like a mind over matter thing, because half the times, like sometimes I don't even really, I'm not hungry, but I'll just eat because it sounds good to eat. So I felt like this would be like the perfect challenge to go ahead and like just jumpstart me eating a lot more clean and like minimizing my portions and things like that. Like that's kind of like I wanted to mentally get myself in the mind space and not thinking like, oh, food sounds good and just eating, versus like eating when I'm actually hungry and then like stopping when I'm actually full, because I feel like if it's like some bomb food, I'm gonna keep eating it until I can't eat it no more. And I get into those habits quite often, and I feel like over the years, like that's why I've gained so much weight, in addition to like stress and just life be life, and let's just say it like that. And like I said, I was like, okay, it's the perfect time to do it. Like I said, my weight's been fluctuating up and down, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be on somebody's beach on a villa in my little bikini, and I'm trying to look somewhat good, you feel me? I mean, I would look good regardless, let's keep it real, but you know, you just want to be looking extra, like you want your waist to be like literally like non-existent, especially when you know you're going to be taking photos for the gram. You're trying to look snatched, you feel me? So it's like you want to look good, so that's kind of, wasn't strictly that, but I know mentally I have to get back in the right mind space to make this like a lifestyle change, not the fast. So sorry for the rant, but I just felt like you guys need to know like why I did it and maybe reasons of why you potentially might want to do the fast. But yeah, so I just quickly wanted to tell y'all the side effects of the main side effects. Like just list them really quickly for y'all before y'all even try it, because yeah. So I would say the main symptoms, or the side effects, not symptoms, of this is you're gonna be tired. Obviously you're gonna have hunger pains. Your body's gonna feel a little overheated. Let's see, so I'm doing these off the top of my head. I'm freestyling this whole video. You're gonna feel dizzy, but that's when you gotta like chug that water and lay down. And obviously if you're at work, it's not as ideal, but that's when you really gotta like drink your water. The only bad part about drinking your water at work is like you're gonna constantly be running to the bathroom. So I highly advise you, if you're only doing 48 hours, do it on the weekend, because having to get up like every so often to go use the bathroom because you're drinking all this water is a headache. So I highly advise doing it like starting Friday night, get your last meal in, and then Saturday, Sunday, don't go out to kick it. None of that, because you're gonna cheat. If you're going out to kick it, drink, and you're at the bar, you're gonna end up ordering some crap. So just do it on the weekend. I highly advise to do this on the weekend, without a doubt. But I think I listed everything. Did I say overheating? Like my body, like I got hot and then I had some chills. It was just like a fluctuation of body temperatures kind of shifting, and then I would feel dizzy, and yeah. So that's why I say do it on the weekend. Like, this is not a diet you do like on a Monday. It's not. You shouldn't be doing this on a Monday and a Tuesday. Don't be like me. But if you work from home, it's different. If you work from home, go ahead and do it any day of the week. But I say if you're actively on site in office or whatever your job is on site, don't do this, because you'll probably mess around and pass out at work, especially if you have like a job where you actually have to be actively moving around. I do not recommend at all to do this if you have some type of active job where you're moving around left and right at a store, or anything that involves any type of lifting, bending, all of that. This is not the time to do that type of diet if you have that type of job. Just don't do it. But the benefits are just losing weight, being snatched, and suppressing your appetite for like the long haul. It mentally prepares you to eat less food and only eat when you're really hungry. Like, those were the biggest benefits. All right, so my major tips. Okay, well, I'm a little all over the place, but I guess I'm just gonna say them as I go. So I was pretty much, the coffee helped me until about almost noon. I started feeling those hunger pains around the time I typically would eat food. And so that's the time where you just chug. Chug, 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 chug. Because that's the only way you're gonna like kind of coat your stomach with that water. So it kind of just makes it feel like something's in there, like actual solid food. Now, if you're not at work, let's say you work from home, I would chug water and lay down. If it's like a really heavy hunger pain, I would just chug and lay down. The day that I started, I had a lot going on, So like typically when I got a lot going on in my head, I don't think about food, honestly. So I want to say that really helped me a lot. But especially if you're at work, I feel like it'll work as well, because like if you're just focused on something outside of food, like you literally are like zone in, like tap into whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like it's easier to curb your appetite. I want to say my next set of hunger pains pretty much kicked in probably around like 5. So just like pretty much like these 5-hour increments, because like I woke up, I drank my coffee, so that helped. You know, I chugged up some water, I was all right. Then I went ahead and focused on something, because I had a lot going on, and that really helped. Got through it. Very simple. Like, yes, I really wanted to like, you kind of crave something like solid, because just water, and since water is so tasteless, it's easy to like mentally mess you up. But my number one rule out of this whole 48-hour water fast is to stay off social media, because my Instagram, I like food, I like to cook, I like recipes, and so a lot of my algorithms bring up recipes and people like chefing it up in the kitchen, and I would definitely have to say that really messed me up mentally, even though I wasn't like really hungry. But because your goal is to like complete a gallon of water a day during this fast, honestly, because if you're only drinking like a glass of water here and there every so many hours, you're going to be hungry. Okay, like you have to drink your water. If you're not drinking it, you're just gonna quit, honestly, and it's a mental thing. So when you feel full with your water, it's like you can, you know, keep treading along. Tread lightly though, because you're gonna be hungry, because you're actively used to just eating. Maybe I would say if you want to do like something like more level 1, maybe you could do like a gallon of water a day, and then perhaps like a very light salad with, and I'm not talking about you drowning it in dressing and all of that. I don't, because then it's not really a fast. I mean, it's like a partial fast, but that's just, I guess more, if there's like a level 1 that I would say eat something light if you really just can't. Or maybe even like a vegetable or a fruit. But I say no, because the whole point is to just not. So I don't even know why I'm giving y'all. God. Alright, so basically that sums it up. Like, chug, chug, chug. If you want to do like level 3 extreme, don't do coffee in the morning like I did. That's pretty much how day 1 went. I started feeling, like I said, I felt my hunger pains between 12, because that's typically when I'm 8, and then around like 5. And it's like you have to just chug, 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 focus on something else. Excuse me, I'm like saying like, you literally gotta focus on like something else. Like whether you go make a TikTok, make some YouTube content, I don't know, become an influencer, do something, go read a book, do something to just get your mind off of food, because you have to literally think about your water as an actual meal, like for real, because if not, you're gonna cheat. Like, by all means, you're gonna cheat. So yeah, that's it, y'all. So like, comment, share, subscribe, all that, because I'm back in the game. I'm back, baby, back like I never left. And I'm gonna like just start vlogging more of like my weight journey and just getting the body that I want to keep. And we can like talk deeper into that like in a whole nother video. But thanks for watching and stay tuned.